All right, we're following Rob, seeing what Rob is up to today.
Good afternoon. June the 2nd, Sunday. So these are some of the Brussels sprouts that I had started, I don't know how many weeks ago in the house. I've had them outside now for the last couple of days. And we are working out in the garden today. So I did go through and pull some weeds this morning, and then I put down some fertilizer and some weed preventative and tilled the garden slightly just to mix it in the top couple inches. It is a little wet, but we're dry enough where I think it's gonna work.
Somebody went after your rhubarb yesterday.
Yeah, Samantha was picking rhubarb yesterday. We had quite a crop after we had left it from when we were gone on vacation. Working on getting trellises set up in the garden. I am short some fence posts, so I'm gonna have to go get some more, but trying to get as much done as I can before I leave so that Samantha can continue working on it. So I think the basic rundown here is we're gonna have on these sets of trellises here, there's 4 trellises. The one way in the back is going to be tomatoes, and then the 3, which is a cherry tomato, just kind of one for Samantha and the kids to munch on. Then the 3 in front will be all sugar snap peas. Then we're gonna have, there's a 4-foot wide growing area here, which we're gonna have beets. We've got another set of trellises. I don't have enough fence posts to finish it, but there will be 4 trellis pieces there, and that will all be sugar snap peas. Samantha's got tomato cages set out there in the middle, which actually will be bell peppers. We've got 20 cages there, so that'll all be bell peppers. Then I've got another set of trellises, which will be a climbing pole bean. We opted to go with a pole bean this year versus a bush type green bean. Then we've got another 4-foot grow bed, which will be the Brussels sprouts. And then finally I'm in the process of setting up the last trellis sections, which will be more pole beans. And then right along the edge here in front, all the way along, will be our spaghetti squash, and those will be able to trail out into the yard. So that's kind of the setup for the garden this year, and so I'm just kind of carrying plants back. Samantha's going to start setting plants out and planting. I'm going to finish up the trellis, figure out how many more fence posts I need, and then I think I'm going to take off and run and get fence posts. So, all right.
And what's your interruption been today?
The hot dog. The hot dog here likes her tennis ball thrown.
On that note, we'll come back when we have the garden planted.
Yep, we'll catch in with you later. All right, good evening. So it is evening. It's just about 8 o'clock here. We've been at this since roughly about 9:30 this morning. The bugs are definitely coming out. They've been out all day, these little biting gnats, but they're getting worse now the sun's going down. So let me give you a quick tour, shall we? So we have the trellises up for the most part. I had to run and get some more fence posts, and we got those up. The only thing that we are missing is we need to get some more fence panels. I put one fence panel there on the bottom, but there should be another fence panel up on the top on all 4 of these. This is where the pole beans are, but I've got a little bit of time before they get that tall where I need to have them, so I will need to get a couple more fence panels and get them in place. Brussels sprouts. So we got all the Brussels sprouts in. They are looking wonderful. We've got a variety of bell peppers here. I'm not exactly sure which order Samantha put them in, but there is California Wonder, Big Red, and Carnival Blend in here. There's a total of 20 peppers in there. This row here of trellises is sugar snap peas. And then we've ended up with 5 rows of beets. So they're sitting there. This trellis is more sugar snap peas. However, down there on the end, I did take one of the panels and I put in 3 tomatoes. So there's 2 tomatoes on this side and 1 on the opposite side of the panel. They're just a cherry tomato for the girls to eat. And then kind of up here in front, and then also we went down and around the corner with them a bit, is the spaghetti squash. And those can trail out that way. The ones up here can trail out this way. Now, what's left? So everything is planted. We've got a space here between the ends of these rows and where the spaghetti squash is. And this is where we will lay our automated watering system. Basically what the automated watering system is a setup of a PVC pipe with T's on it that has sprinkler valves. Oh, these gnats are getting bad. It has sprinkler valves on it, and there's a control box that turns on and off the sprinkler valves. At the end, at the output side of the sprinkler valve is a hose connection so that we can tie in drip hoses, soaker hoses, and then we'll run the soaker hoses up and down the rows. So I am gonna call it a night outside. We do have some more work inside in the grow room yet to do. We're gonna get the kids in bed. It's past their bedtime, and take a shower. We are filthy dirty, and then we'll have to deal with the grow room yet tonight. So I'm gonna get out of these bugs. So for now, have a good night.